Welcome everyone to some more Genshin Impact. And today, I'll be doing the new Archon quest that was released in this new update, update 3.5. I almost said the wrong number. And, but anyways, yeah, I will be doing the new Archon quest, and, yeah, we'll see what happens. And, I will say, the time I'm recording this is on a Thursday. I typically do these things on Wednesdays, at least for the very first step, like for day one of the update. However, obviously I was busy that day, and I don't actually know how long this is, because obviously I've been avoiding spoilers. And I was a little nervous that it would have, conflict with my schedule of things on Wednesday. So, yeah. I will say it is not easy to avoid spoilers for this one because people are talking about it. I did manage to avoid them, so good. And what else? Yeah, for the most part, I've avoided spoilers for this. I only know what the special program has brought up, so that is how much I know about this quest. But anyways, let's get started because I really want to do this quest. Okay, so it's called Khaenri'ah, Chapter 3, Act 6, Destined Encounter. Okay. Masterer at Port Ormos is currently worrying himself sick over a letter with an unclear address. And that's what we're going to be checking. Oh yeah, and one thing I should mention is that after so long, one of the commissions in Liyue is, in a way, it's been fixed. Like the quest where it's achievement related, where you get the name card. Like, they fixed it, so I finally, after so long, was able to get the achievement. Because I didn't want to do some complicated strategy just to, you know, get it before. Yeah. Anyways, actually I should show you guys which achievement I'm talking about. It is the one related to this. It is finally 100% for me. After so long. Like, seriously, I got... Look at the dates. 2020, 2021, then 2023. Okay. I was trying to see, it's like, what was that? That was like 9 days after I started playing, this game. What? Oh, I was like wondering, I was like, why does the mini-map look strange? It's because I'm in the Eternal Oasis, obviously. Okay. Oh yeah, and also because, like, this quest was available immediately, I had to avoid Port Ormos because I was so scared that I would activate it by accident. And, that would not be fun. And speaking of commission achievements, yeah, as you guys could also have noticed, I did finish the Khaenri'ah one. It's 100%. Yeah, that perfectionist achievement is the worst. It's less about having to get it, you know, to do 3 parts of the quest flawlessly, and more has to do with the annoyance of, like, having to even get the quest. Fortunately, I finally finished that, and I'm like, never again. No more. Because I don't even know how many days I've had Mondstadt Mondstadt commissions enabled. Like, just Mondstadt commissions to get that achievement. It's probably been, like, the total of, like, 5 months worth of it. And I'm like, Of course, it wasn't like 5 months in a row. It was just like collectively it took 5 months of like RNG. Anyways, let's go talk to this person.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Great. Well, let me see this letter. I'm really curious who could have sent it.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look too!
Oh, I just saw the bottom before I saw the top. Let's read the whole thing. It's been a while. How have you been? I've heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru, and I happen to be in Port Ormos on official business. Lately, I've been stopping by Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then and we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy, Kaya. Okay.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
Yeah, I can't say I'm hugely surprised. This is definitely Kaya's style.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Very scheming indeed. Well, no harm done. It'll be nice to catch up with him.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
And it has begun. Wait until the following afternoon. Wine-scented letter. Specifically wine-scented. Okay. Oh yeah, I am very curious about this quest because, well, thanks to this special program and, you know, theories and obviously what we already know in character lore, I wonder what's gonna happen. Like, what's gonna go down? You're just waiting.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
Okay.
It's best if you don't stare at the sea.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
If you say so. We've missed you too. I got my toe out. I'm sitting on my legs.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Uh-huh. Very believable.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey! Using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
I'm guessing you've been to Sumeru before?
Oh? What makes you say that?
You came to Sumeru all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Don't worry about it. You don't have to go into great detail.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Khaenri'ah, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Oh? Khaenri'ah.
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Speaking of Khaenri'ah, how much do you know about it?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Khaenri'ah was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
Dane.
My life had less and less to do with Khaenri'ah as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life. A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Khaenri'ah that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
It just appeared out of nowhere. I got my mic.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Oh?
Huh?
Oh, the Abyss Order?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Khaenri'ah, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
I trust you, Kaya. I think. I guess.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Khaenri'ah, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
So, you said that an Alberich founded the Abyss Order? I thought my sibling was the founder.
Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
So, what do you plan to do here in Sumeru?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Also, isn't one of the character stories that is locked pretty much titled Loom of Fate for Traveler? You've got a new lead?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
All the way back then? So that was already a thing several centuries ago?
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
Are you concerned about the Abyss Order? Are we waiting for the perfect moment?
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Okay. Put to the place Daneslip mentioned. Okay, we're gonna be like near there. I do want to say one thing where if we do encounter a certain character in anything from update 3.5, I do want to mention, let's pretend it's someone else we're hearing. That's all I want to say, because I don't think Hoyoverse actually changed it yet. Especially since 2 weeks was stretching it a bit anyway, so... I just want to mention that. So... yeah. Oh gosh, my mouse. Is it up there? It's up there. Okay. Okay, climbing up. Anyway, something unrelated, but whenever I climb cliff sites in this game, like what I'm doing right now, I noticed that sometimes, like, for characters wearing, like, gloves that are, like, dark in color, it looks like their fingers are missing when they're climbing. And I say that because whenever I have Alhaitham on the field and I'm climbing cliff sides, it looks like his, like, ring and pinky fingers are just, like, gone. And I'm like, am I supposed to be concerned? Obviously they're not, but it just looks like it is because the gloves like, kind of camouflage with the shadows. What's this? Oh, it's just a field. Never mind. Oh!
Wait. This place, it's...
I accidentally triggered
familiar.
an enemy! No! It's gonna be awkward.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Okay. Also, seems like I didn't aggro an enemy. Okay. It aggroed for a second and I panicked because, you know, I didn't want to repeat like what happened in this one event storyline where one of the random Fatui agents was attacking me in the cutscene. But thankfully the music went back to normal and I was like, oh, thank goodness.
anyone home. Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Investigate carefully. We mustn't miss a single detail.
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
What in the world is going through your head? You sure are going places with your paranoia.
Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
It's just a regular mirror, and it's broken.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dane talked this place up. Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it...
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Okay. Ow, slimes.
monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. Surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
There's more of them.
Into the wind!
Shake it out!
Fire it up!
34K.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Okay. Light the bonfire. I kind of want to type this into my stream chat. Actually, never mind. I already said it earlier anyway, so it's fine. I was gonna type it, but I was like, I did say it earlier, so I don't have to repeat myself. Oh, light the bonfire.
Don't get too close!
Night sets in. Whoa.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Well, freeloading comes more naturally to you than most. You're easy to please.
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
You make my day every day, Paimon. Not really. You're better than nothing, I guess. I'm saying this.
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing, Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother? The stars?
All the responses. We'd gaze at the stars just like this, and we'd point at the planets we wanted to visit.
Wow.
We traveled through the universe, always by each other's side. We saw all manner of hope and despair. Is this the first time we've ever been separated? If nothing else, I just want to know what happened.
Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Tevat.
Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. And you too, Tevat.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, 'cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Don't worry about it. Thank you, Paimon.
All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
Well, this is a first. Paimon not going to bed before me?
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Alright. Good night then, Paimon.
Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
Fill your mind as you fall soundly asleep. Aww.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Dane?
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Huh? Why are you going back into the forest? How did I sleep till morning? Why didn't Paimon wake me up to switch shifts? Hang on a moment. Where is Paimon anyway? I vaguely remember Dane coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him, seeing how I hadn't woken up yet? Whatever the case, looks like it's just me here for now. Guess it's time to stretch my limbs and have a look around. What? Wait, did that noise come from inside the house? Paimon, is that you? This isn't the time for hide and seek. No reply. I should go inside and check. Star-crossed night. Look for Paimon. We really miss our sibling. Aww.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
You startled me.
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
What is that outfit? Whoa, just calm down. I'm only here to look for my traveling companion.
Your travel companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night?
First off, why are you laughing like that? Second of all, your eyes.
Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
I thought so. Still, I don't know if I can trust this person's word just yet. Yeah, this person's sounding suspicious. So you mean to say that you were nearby last night?
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
There's something strange about this person. I need to find out what he's hiding.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't think I'll have much luck trying to find my companion in the woods. I think I'm better off waiting here for them to come back.
If you must, suit yourself. I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
I'm no villain, nor will I pretend to be a saint.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
May I join you? I was out here all night. I'm cold.
You... Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me?
Relax, I've been around. It takes a lot to face me. Got it.
Come on then.
Oh my gosh. Oh? Is that a hilly trail? A hilly trail? Why do you keep a hilly trail at home?
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive. How could he be?
He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
You're from Khaenri'ah, aren't you?
Huh? You know Khaenri'ah? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Khaenri'ah?
I'm just a traveler, and I've met others from Khaenri'ah. Close your eyes.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
Interesting. The responses here. I follow no god. In fact, I count some of them as my foes. Though I count some of them as my friends. In an interesting way, both of these are true. Like, we befriended the archons, but we also don't like the gods who separated us from our sibling. So both of these responses are accurate.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Khaenri'ah. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
That sounds a little too black and white. Spoken like a true Khaenri'ah.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
What is the curse of immortality exactly? I take it that's how you've survived for so long?
The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Khaenri'ah by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
So Ida is just like Dane, someone who bears the curse of immortality. So why did some people turn into hilly churls while you were afflicted by this curse instead?
Because although Khaenri'ah began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Khaenri'ah were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Khaenri'ahs were declared the greater sinners. Upon us, the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
So the pure-blooded ones, are not really transformed, while the ones who, in a way, seeked refuge were the ones that transformed. So, who is this hilly churl to you?
He is How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Khaenri'ah. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. And then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Khaenri'ah faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilichurl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
Aw. What happened to his mother?
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
I'm sorry. I know this must cause you great pain.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Khaenri'ah.
What do you plan to do now? What were you planning to do around here?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Khaenri'ah, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined. Over here.
Okay, so yeah. The past few minutes, Ide was supposed to be on screen, but his model didn't load in, and I was worried that the cuts if I refreshed the game, like, it would, like, skip the entire quest, but it didn't, thankfully. And, like, I was like, okay, I checked how long the cutscene was, it was like, it was really lengthy, and I'm like, I don't think we would make much progress if we just, like, you know, like, well, I mean, we would make progress, but it's like, it was really long. There's a lot of dialogue in this cutscene, and I had to double check that there was, so I could restart the game and fix this. That was so awkward. So yeah, I'm gonna play through this entirely again, because his model was absent throughout the cutscene. A crafting bench? What are you going to use this for?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Khaenri'ah here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Recover his clarity of mind? When we were in the chasm, Dane said that the curse could not be undone. Is recovery really possible?
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work.
Where did you hear of this?
I read about it in a book. from the Royal Library of Khaenri'ah. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the Seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
You know, there must have been a reason it was banned. It sounds dangerous.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
Alright, don't get too worked up. I understand. No matter what, you have to try.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
A mushroom? I've never seen a mushroom of this kind before.
Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
I've picked some before, yes. I have like 2,000. Well, of the roses, not the other thing.
Oh, wonderful! Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps. Over here.
What? Okay, I'm in an infinite loop. This is awkward. What is happening? What is happening, guys? My game is bugging beyond belief. What? I just went through the cutscene a second time. Okay, I'm gonna guess that my quest is bugging out for me because this is apparently in a dungeon. So that is why everything is being really, really weird for some apparent reason. Oh boy. Heal Traveler a little bit.
Without your help, oh, goodness knows how long this would take me. Thank you.
Okay, hopefully, please, game, don't bug out again. Yeah, I think because, like, the loading screen was like a dungeon. Like, the dungeon icon. Well, not dungeon, domain. So, like, I think the domain itself is kind of broken. So that's probably why this quest is sort of bugging out a little bit. Okay, let's go craft the nameless taboo medicine of the royal court. The smell of this stings your nose and will not easily fade. According to the records, this medicine requires the power of the god of wisdom to awaken the addled mind. Perhaps it might be able to resist the curse. Okay.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
Excuse me? Is it time to give Khaenri'ah the medicine?
No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
Ouch. That can't be easy for someone from Khaenri'ah. I understand your reluctance. Since he needs the God of Wisdom's power, should I get Nahida to help? Forget it. ID hates the gods. It could complicate things. I'll just do it his way.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
Okay. Go to the statue. Special story mode and cannot complete this action. I pressed the map button, by the way. It seems like, yeah, because I was like trying to see like that there's like borders around areas, so. Oh, Quest, please do not bug out again. It'll probably be patched, so this won't happen for future players. So.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of Wisdom, look at me! I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of Wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul. My son, Khaenri'ah. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Khaenri'ah bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Khaenri'ah to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you.
I may not know the whole truth behind the cataclysm, but the people of Khaenri'ah have truly suffered. Why could Khaenri'ah and the Seven not coexist in peace?
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Things will get better. Administer the dose of medicine to the hilly trail. It is very uncertain of like the Seven's role in Khaenri'ah. Also, thanks to the Archon quest, we know that Sumeru's Archon, which in the original written history was Rugadavada, she did not go to Khaenri'ah. She stated that she stayed behind in Sumeru because of like the, you know, what was going on in Sumeru. Well, of course, we know the cataclysm affected everything in Tibet. Yeah, the biggest question is what role did the seven have? Well, I mean, well, 6 of the 7, I guess. Because like, gosh, I could go into like talking about my theories because like, obviously we do have the Tsaritsa like who changed after the cataclysm, and it's interesting. It's like, yeah, we have like so many questions than answers, which obviously will eventually be revealed. It's just that who knows how long it'll be revealed. And obviously, like, thanks to the Travail video, we know that we will technically see Khaenri'ah in the future. At least that's what the Travail video kind of implies. We just don't know when because they purposely did not have a specific chapter number for Khaenri'ah, which kind of implies that we might have multiple chapters before, like, it or something. Like, an unknown number. Like, and also, like, with, like, the Cataclysm. Yeah, there's a lot to think about. Like, for one thing, part of me is, like, thinking, did the Tsaritsa have, like, a partner or something? And that partner was lost in the Cataclysm, thus the Tsaritsa changing. I don't know, it just kind of makes me think, considering she's called the Tsaritsa, and it makes me think, it's like, was there someone who was, like, the Tsar? I don't know. Just some theory I was just, like, thinking of, like, a while back, when I was thinking about, like, the Cataclysm, like, theories. There's a lot to think about. Anyways, let's keep going. Okay, administer the medicine.
Khaenri'ah?
The heliochurl seems almost lifeless. Its reactions to everything are incredibly weak.
Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it. Khaenri'ah, it's me. It's your father. Khaenri'ah.
Anything?
Khaenri'ah, please say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Khaenri'ah? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Khaenri'ah. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please.
Aww. Heide, stop. It didn't work.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Calm down, Ide. There might be other reasons it didn't work.
Other reasons? What do you mean?
Such as, who knows? Perhaps the dosage was too low. Or maybe it takes a full course of treatment.
Huh. You really think so?
You have to exhaust all options, unless you are ready to give up on Khaenri'ah.
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
That's the spirit. I'll keep helping you. To have infinite time, yet no hope, can only be called torture.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Where did you get those mushrooms from anyway?
I grow them in that field.
Wait, in a field? Like a crop?
The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it.
Fine.
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Khaenri'ah. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms.
Got it.
Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Time passes. Go to the waterfall to fetch some water.
Please fetch the water. I'll be waiting here.
Okay. Hopefully we don't get glitchy quest for the rest of this. I don't know, I'm just scared because of when that happened and then the cutscene played 3 times total, so... the earlier cutscene. Anyways. My gosh. Yeah, I will say, as time goes on, the story makes you think, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have fought these enemies. But then, also, gameplay kind of forces you if you want to build your characters, so you have no choice. Well, in a weird way, we're not exactly, killing the enemies. It's kind of like knocking them out, so... Unless, like, there's a quest that specifies, you know, actual death, then, you know. Okay. Strange mushroom watering water? Okay. That's a title. Oh yeah, another thing that, yeah, that this is a very quest-specific version dungeon, the statue isn't actually upgraded, like, visually. Because the statues are level 9 for me, and, you could tell. Like, you could really actually tell if it's upgraded. Oh, he moved spots.
Ah, you're back. Khaenri'ah's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water.
Here you go.
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
Of course. Your secret is safe with me.
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
Okay. Oh gosh, mushrooms. Monsters! And so many of them. It looks like they're coming for this field. Does watering the field somehow attract monsters? Better fend them off. Okay.
hinge knows me. One with nature.
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Yes, I do remember. Pick the strange mushroom. Is there a description for this? Can mushrooms really grow in a field like this? I'm pretty sure they don't? I don't know. Because I have heard how people make edible mushrooms, like, you know, harvest them and plant. Well, I wouldn't say plant, but, you know. But I don't know, honestly. Okay. Wait, we could still technically talk to him.
I suppose I will soon have to visit the statue of the Seven once more.
Okay, make another dose. Ide, the medicine's ready. Hey, stop daydreaming.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
But though the curse denies you even this, you still have Khaenri'ah.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the statue of the Seven.
Going back to the statue.
We're here. Let's begin. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Khaenri'ah!
What? He left the house?
Oh no! He must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on! We have to catch up with him!
Follow the hilly trail. I don't think I noticed, like, you know, ribbon, but, like, on the wrist, but, well, let's go follow. Yeah, there's no ribbon.
That's not Khaenri'ah.
Yeah, no, it's not. There's no silk scarf around his arm.
Right. Khaenri'ah's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
Still, this hilly churl, there's something strange about it.
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
No idea. Let's go have a look.
Yes. The more we know about hilly churls, the better.
And I just noticed my image kind of glitched out for a second. That's fine. I was supposed to follow. Oops.
Did it go in here? Well, let's head in.
Oh, yeah, what I was trying to say before I realized I was supposed to, get closer. Is this like what happened in the previous chapter, Act 4, where like, they go to the darkest places of Teyvat to, spend the last of their days? That's sad. Unknown Sanctuary.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before.
Well, this is new. Look, what are those hilly churls doing?
Huh. It looks like they're, worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
The air here, and this creepy scene. It's eerily familiar. Could it be something that we've already seen, like I brought up, or something we don't, as the player, know? Oh, my headset. Ow. That went real fast. Can we look around a little bit? I don't think there's anything. Party setup. Don't need a change. Oh, there is a chest. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay, yeah, there's something. Okay. arm L.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Oh, we speak vocally. Oh. Ah.
Shake his hands! Lightning flash! Think you can bully me?
Into the wind.
I just noticed these books. Wait, I'm just thinking. The architecture is similar to Enkanomiya, right? Oh, and we're up here. Oh, I can't go in. The other way? Let's see. Huh? Oh, there's... I guess I have to go through the portal to get there. Double check. Yeah, I have to go to the other side. Oh.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or gravity itself?
We need 3. What's on the other side? Rebel. Okay. Always have to make sure. we could go back. Now we, huh? Oh. Okay.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
An Abyss Herald? No, he doesn't look like someone from the Abyss Order.
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
What? Oh. Uses dark power to command ice and frost in battle. Decreases stamina. Oh my gosh.
Wind Strider!
Wait.
Think you can bully me?
Check this out!
Lightning flash!
The wind knows me.
Save our energy for like the shield phase. If the character has, I mean, the end, has the same thing.
Scratch that. Shake it and stir.
Don't get too close!
Take this.
Into the wind!
Okay, these attacks are kind of cool.
Here's backup! Fire it up!
Take this. Think you can bully me?
Wind Strider!
Desolation!
Don't get too close!
Okay, we're almost there.
Bellowing thunder! Take this!
Who was that? He was...
Terrifying? I've seen similar characters before.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
Huh?
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
You have unconventional tastes. I just have lots of combat experience.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
Let's go look around real quick. Wait, we're back here. Okay, so this path is new. Oh?
I think we've made it to the end.
What is that thing? Wrapped in chains, hanging in midair, emanating a sinister aura? There's no mistaking it. It's just like the defiled statue. So it does have something to do with the Abyss Order. And these worshipping hilly trails remind me a little too much of the Grand Thief. Callbacks. Ide, this place is bad news. We've gotta go. Ide?
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for a power that you covet?
Whose voice is that? It must be coming from right inside my head. Can Ide hear it?
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
A sinner?
You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Who in the world are you? What do these words mean? The voice. It's gone. Heidi?
What just happened? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps.
Are you alright now?
I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar.
Something's not right about this place. We need to get out of here.
Oh, is that so? All right. As you wish.
Can we leave the cave?
Khaenri'ah! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay.
Don't we still need to go to the Statue of the Seven? Why are we back here?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
That sounds like a ridiculous idea. But if you insist.
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
Another dose.
Kari Bear.
Papa?
Kari Bear! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Kari Bear, my dear son!
I can't believe it. I'm stunned.
You see? It worked! Kari Bear can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Kari Bear, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes! This is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Kari Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait.
Oh, no.
My body! What happened to me? Is this me?
Oh, oh
Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Khaenri'ah here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Kari Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
Aww.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening.
Oh. Still the pain when just like seeing what happened to his body. I'm like, oh no. I had to do this to me. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave, now that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
But Ide, that was not a god. That was a sinner.
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Fine, go ahead. Ide's experience has deeply affected him. Not that he was particularly stable to begin with, but this religious fervor is something else. I guess I'd better catch up with him anyway. There are monsters everywhere. I can't stand by and let him fall into their hands. Pretended fate. Enter the cavern again. Also, while we've been doing all this, where's Paimon and Dane? It's been a while, and we haven't thought about them in quite some time. I'm worried. Okay, we're going back. So the whole cutscene, my gosh, it's like finally spoke again. Oh my god. But then having I think what just hits is that obviously it's a kid, and a kid who's awakened to unfamiliar circumstances and the curse, and I'm like, oh god. That hurts.
The wind knows me.
Still, what is this place anyway?
Sky
with nature. Fire it up!
Go to the mysterious statue. It's gone. It's not there.
No! Impossible! What happened?
It's gone. But it was right here.
The Hilly Churl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion?
That seems unlikely. We couldn't have both seen the exact same illusion.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, we shall see it again.
You're turning into a zealot. Let's just get back.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
Seems to be in a trance.
Khaenri'ah? Where has he gone?
He's not here. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
Maybe he ran off? But why?
This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state?
Then we have to find him first. There's no time to lose.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it.
Did he look at himself in the mirror?
Oh no. Did he?
Oh, it's gone. Wait, no, it's on the floor.
The mirror, it's broken!
But hasn't the mirror been broken this whole time? What does the broken mirror mean?
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him.
So I noticed there's this here. Oh, Are we looking at leyline memories? Like, experiencing it? But at the same time, it doesn't sound like it? Cause I'm remembering the whole, it's, been a while since someone's been here. But then, when we met this man and, his son, it was, always been there kind of thing, you know? So it's oh, I see where this is going. I think.
It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on. Khaenri'ah! Khaenri'ah! Where are you? Curses! Forest Rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Heidi.
Hey, whoa! Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
Oh.
You... Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same! I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Khaenri'ah!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the Forest Rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers!
Stop it, Heidi. Stop. Or the Forest Rangers and I will have to make you.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, Forest Rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
There's still hope. That could well have been Khaenri'ah.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Okay. Use the clue to continue searching for Khaenri'ah. There.
Khaenri'ah!
We found him.
Khaenri'ah, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Khaenri'ah, come back. It's time to go back. Khaenri'ah?
He's not responding. He's relapsed.
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Khaenri'ah. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Hold on. Something's not right with him. What has that strange power done to him?
Papa?
Khaenri'ah,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Khaenri'ah. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
What happened? Did I faint? I remember Khaenri'ah taking his mask off, but then...
Ah, Traveler, you're awake. Ah, finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
What do you mean, true identity? Are you okay?
I suspected it was you. Oh, from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
But I've never met you.
Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic.
Oh? Alberic? You can't be.
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Khaenri'ah and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah, I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
I didn't see clearly. What happened to Khaenri'ah?
That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Khaenri'ah did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
There's that term again. The loom of fate. You're right about this being from the abyss, but the abyss is sinister and dangerous.
Huh? Sinister? Dangerous? Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous! We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Khaenri'ah. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Prince of Khaenri'ah.
What did he just call me?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
Oh, what the heck? Oh my god, my heart.
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake!
Oh my god, my heart.
Paimon was worried sick! Traveler? Traveler?
scene play out because I need to organize my thoughts.
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
The founder of the Abyss Order, Alberic. What happened to him?
You mean Clothar Alberic? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
And despite that, my brother ultimately sided with him, didn't he?
You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
I, have a story to tell.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clothar Alberic's son, Khaenri'ah, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path?
I also wish that I could know what he thought about all of this. But one thing is clear. This was not a happy memory.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
Yes. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I need to check.
What is it?
I need to know what lies buried in this field.
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
We're done. You can open your eyes now.
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
I think that the bones of the man belong to Clothar Alberic.
What? That's impossible. Unless Clothar Alberic finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Perhaps he did.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know?
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
You mean the voice that I heard inside my head?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
It was just a memory. It all happened hundreds of years in the past.
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why?
sinner.
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh?
Oh, Paimon. One more thing.
What is it?
I missed you.
Huh?
I'm guessing we just hugged Paimon right there. Oh my gosh, that was... Oh, okay, honestly, other than the quest bugging out strangely for me at one point, that was a really good quest. And quite a bit of lore as well. And now we can get this. Oh. Yeah, I claimed all the things that were available here when the update dropped. And I got like, it was like 20 fates. Well, now 21. That was that's a lot of fates that we got from just doing Archon quest. Oh god, I clicked too quickly. Yeah, those are all the achievements. Wait, we should have read them. It doesn't matter, never mind. I should have read what each of the descriptions were into the achievement. Okay, that was the Archon quest. Oh my gosh. I don't know where to begin with talking. So, okay, I actually called it a little bit because, like, when talking about the mirror, I was like, wait, are we looking at a memory? Because, you know, when we initially checked the place, it was like, you know, it's like, no one's been here for a long time, but why does it seem like it acts like there was, like, you know, like it was currently being inhabited, but that made no sense. And yeah, here we go. Yeah, and also like, okay, just get the notification off. Anyways, so yeah, I did kind of call it because I was like, this is starting to make it seem like it's a memory. Because, like, I was like, because, you know, it did bother me about, like, the whole, like, why aren't we, like, questioning or, like, growing suspicious at the fact that, like, even though this place was, like, you know, hasn't been used for a while, why were we not, like, saying anything about, like, you know, like, something's going on here, you know? Like, something doesn't feel right. So, we just witness a memory through our brother's eyes, or, you know, the other sibling. Whichever twin you pick at the start, it's the other sibling. Anyways, that is interesting. So, if I watched the quest again and paid attention to all the dialogue, well, I mean, I did pay attention. And I was... well, part of me was distracted by the fact that the quest glitched, but other than that, that's interesting. So it's more like we're aware of our own self during the quest, but the memory was playing out as if we were our sibling. And that's just interesting. So, gosh, if anything, I also want to heal, so we're gonna heal. This is just interesting. Ow, my legs. So if I watch the quest again, will it just, like, be a little more interesting? Because it's like, that is interesting. Yeah, and also the fact that, like, we weren't commenting on, like, where Paimon and Dane were, like... Actually, wait, if it plays out exactly like... Well, not, like, exactly, obviously, but, like, if it was playing out, like, the memory, like, almost the same. Like, at the very beginning does have an interesting, interpretation, I guess. Yeah, I think it just like almost, it's like sort of, it's like a recreation, but not like a perfect recreation because it is just a ley line memory where like we not interpret, we are in the shoes of the other person. So yeah, that's interesting. Like, now it's making me think, it's like, could this, like, be part of the motivation for our sibling to, you know, go along with whatever goal is going on? Like, in the Abyss Order? Like, now we want to know more, but we have more questions than answers. No, we still don't have anything new. Yeah, because we have this. This is what I brought up earlier. Yeah, we don't, now I notice, we don't have any new, like, things, like, available yet. You would think they would have a Character Story 3 for us by now, but they don't. By the Emmett devs. So I wonder which part of the storyline will give us at least one of those, like, locked, story tabs, like, to be unlocked. I wonder, it's making me think. I wonder. But anyways, I don't know what else to say. I want to continue like theorizing and stuff, but there's not much to go on. Well, I mean, there is quite a bit, like Khaenri'ah being a descendant of the founder, and also the whole thing. I think the whole comment about like the pure blood Khaenri'ahs, like, are for the most part just simply like just have the immortality like curse, while like the other people of Khaenri'ah who weren't of pure blood were transformed into monsters that are like the Hilly Churls and the Abyss, like who, like, you know, the creatures of the Abyss Order. Like, that's interesting to note. Also interesting to note, the, you know, person. There's so much to decipher from all this. So much to think about. We all don't know where to begin. Snow? Gosh. So we get that, like, crumb of lore related to Khaenri'ah, and like, and it's like, okay, we are told this, but we're not gonna get too much elaboration. I mean, we kind of, in a way we did, like, just more like family history background. But also, I am so curious about more than just that. Oh my gosh. There's so much to think about. So much to think about, so much to probably talk about. But I will say this now to you guys. I am not a theorist. I'm not much of a theory expert, so I should probably be quiet because I'm not like too deep into like theory, like you know, thinking about theories, making theories. I'm not like too big on that. I do make predictions, like theories, like I have a theory about this, but other than that, it's like not really much. Although I will say this one thing, and it's just a personal thing I've been thinking about. And also, this is just obviously speculation. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to say. Speculation, not just theory. But okay, what I'm gonna say is purely speculation, but it's something I've been thinking about with the Genshin story, where part of me is thinking that, there might be a point in the future of the story. And again, this is speculation. And my speculation is that, why do I have a feeling that, like, we do reunite with our sibling, but something really sad happens, and it ends up becoming the most tragic part of the storyline. I think that's what I can say about my speculation. I don't want to say, like, it's just like a depressing speculation theory I have, because like I'm just like thinking about it and I'm like, why do I feel like the story might end up doing that in the future? I feel like it has the ability to go that far. I wouldn't say go that far, but like I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, I'll be surprised in a way, like for how it could potentially happen. But I wouldn't be surprised if it does get to that point, like of something very tragic happening. And to the point, it just makes me think, it's like, if so, then it'll probably be the most insane of performances for the cast. Because think about it, it's like for something that's tragic, it's like, oh my god. Like, I know it's like part of an actor's job, but to voice something so tragic in a story where you've grown attached to, like, the story, the world building, and all that, like, I can't imagine how that would turn out. Like, if like, you know, my speculation of something tragic happening ends up being true. Again, as I brought up many times now, it's speculation. Of like what I think would probably be in the future of Genshin's story. I feel like it's possible, but again, it's speculation. And honestly, I have been thinking about this since like, I think back in like, somewhere around the Inazuma updates. I don't know, it's a lot to think about. Anyways, yeah, I think I'll end the session here for today. I only want to do the quest today, and then figure out what I'll do with the, other stuff. So yeah, I have done the Archon quest. I am so thankful I wasn't spoiled of the content. People were vaguely talking about stuff, but I had to avoid that because, you know, it's kind of the equivalent of someone telling you, oh, it's gonna get insane here, and that's indirect spoilers. Yeah. This is a really good quest, and, I am curious about... Gosh. I'm just curious about what will be in the future. Especially, like, for, like, just in general, like, because I'm looking forward to Fontaine. Of course, I'm not, like, thinking about it too much, because Fontaine might be, like, the third quarter of this year for who knows. Like, whatever. We don't even know. I'm excited for Fontaine. I'm also excited for other stuff as well. I'm excited for, like, Kaveh and Baiju being playable characters. And a lot of other things. Anyways, yeah, I'll end things off here. Next time, I actually don't know. Obviously, I will be doing Dia's story quest and Farazan's hangout, but I don't know which days we'll be doing that on. I'll figure it out, but one of them will be on the day I get, Genshin Mika. Because obviously I'll be pulling for him, as well as maybe one other character if it happens. It depends. And, yeah, and I don't want to make that stream like 10 minutes long, so I have to figure out, whether it's Dia's quest or Farzan's hangout that I'll do on that day, so... So anyway, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.